Jewish leaders handed Jesus over to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, to be sentenced. But Pilate could find nothing to find Jesus guilty of. The crowd outside were angry and wanted Jesus sentenced to death. So Pilate decided to wash his hands of the decision and to offer to the crowd what it was they wanted to do with Jesus.
Crucify him! Crucify him! Crucify him! Crucify him!
Finally, Pilate decided to give the crowd what they wanted. He handed Jesus over. They put a purple robe around Jesus' shoulders and a crown of thorns on his head. They gave him a heavy wooden cross to carry, and Jesus carried it all the way to the place of the skull, the place they called Golgotha. Jesus was crucified. Either side of him were two criminals also being put to death. One of the criminals mocked Jesus, shouting at him, "Aren't you the Christ? Why don't you save yourself and us as well?" And the other criminal stopped him and said, "No, we're being punished for the things we did wrong. This man has done nothing wrong." And he turned to Jesus and said, "Remember me when you come into your kingdom." Jesus said to him, "Truly I tell you this, today you will be with me in paradise." And Jesus died.
The cross is a special symbol for us as Christians because it reminds us that Jesus died on the cross for all of us. And we remember that the cross for us is empty because it is not the end of the story. Now, I invite you to join us as we make a cross out of natural materials that we found around the place and in the garden. And we are going to lay our crosses that we've made at the bottom of these big crosses, and you can lay it somewhere in your garden if you'd like.